What's going on, guys? Dude here, bringing you a replay commentary. Today I'm playing Storm Spirit. This is actually going to be more of a character breakdown. I'm doing this for a sub on my channel. I'm not the best Storm Spirit player in the world, but I think I'm decent enough. So let's go over a couple things. First thing to talk about is first skill, Static Remnant. This is just a nuke. It deals AoE damage. And 260 at max level. Second skill, Electric Vortex, is a stun. Stuns for max 2.5 seconds, but it also slows you by 50% for 3 seconds. Not an issue when we talk about his ultimate. Third skill, Overload. This is a passive proc that deals bonus damage and will also slow them. And fourth skill, Ball Lightning, is his movement ability. Lets him jump all over the place. We'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute. Starting items, I went with a Null Talisman and a Tango. Quick thing about this rune, when you go to get the rune, you're always going to want to get the first rune to get the bottle. But don't skill. You're almost always going to still Static Remnant first, but don't skill it until you get out here. Because if you show up and there's a chance to fight, then you can actually skill Vortex to get that stun off. It's only 1 second at level 1, but sometimes that's all it takes, you know? But generally, you're going to skill this first. You're going to end up maxing Overload, then you're going to max Remnant, then you're going to max Vortex afterwards. Quick thing, you want to try to block your creeps, standard mid stuff, so that you can attack from uphill. See, I attack from uphill. If the creeps don't have vision of me, which they do now, but if they don't have vision, then you can actually attack uphill. I'm muting everyone just so... I was originally doing this as a live commentary, but there's just so much I wanted to be able to talk about. Anyway, if they don't have vision of you, then you can just harass and they won't come attack you. Notice here that I'm putting a lot of harass on Sven. This is something that you have to do as a mid player, and especially as a Storm player. There's no reason not to. He's a melee hero. I've got the range bonus. I can keep just, popping him. He throws this bad stun there and misses me. Another thing that we've discussed is with Storm Spirit, you have to farm. That isn't saying that you don't have to. That isn't saying that you don't have to, gank, because you do. It's a big part of his character. But he needs money. He needs a Bloodstone. He needs an Orchid, and then from there, you build a lot of other items that you need. Again, I just keep up with the harass. Notice here that the creeps won't attack me because I'm uphill. There's no fog of war. I'm in the fog of war, so they can't see me. We'll talk more about that in another video, or if you need specific information about it. But just notice here, I'm just getting a lot of this harass on. I want to try to get his health down as much as possible. When he gets to 6, I actually thought I was going to be able to kill him pretty easy, and I think I kind of messed it up. I could have. Another thing to talk about with Storm,
Radiant's top tower is under
you
attack.
Can do this if you want.
Radiant's
I wasn't really able to do it this game as
fortified.
much as I'd like, but especially if you're on the Radiant side. This camp right here, if you stack it, Storm can kill stacks pretty easily. If you have a support that can rotate mid, like if they're coming to gank, if they can stack for you, it really helps them. Like, see, I just missed the stack there. Going down here to... I didn't have a bottle yet, but I wanted to get this rune so that Sven didn't rotate down, because I know Sven does have a bottle. So I come down here, buy my bottle, get it sent over to me, and now I'm doing pretty good. Item build, as I discussed before, there's 2 major ways to go. You can either go boots into mana boots, and then build the... It won't let me open. I didn't think it would. Let me go to free real quick. Alright, so you can either go boots into mana boots, soul booster, that's what I was looking for. You can either go boots into mana boots, and then disassemble the mana boots to finish your soul booster, and then build the soul ring last. Or you can build into treads, build the soul ring first, and then build the soul booster and go into bloodstone that way. I've done it both ways. I actually prefer going with the treads first. I think the treads make you tankier, and when you do gank, you have a higher attack speed. It also gives you just a little bit additional mana. Obviously, the mana boots would give you more mana between the extra mana pool plus the burst mana regen. I don't know if I'm decided that one way or another is the best way to go. Like I said, I currently prefer the treads, but I don't know. Let me line that up, sorry. Anyway, so back to the mid lane here. Here we're obviously just trying to get our 6. I'm trying to get some harass on him. One thing I want to talk about is, as you level Overload and then again Static Remnant, you can actually push creep waves very quickly. What you generally are going to want to do is walk into the middle of the creep wave, drop a Remnant, it's going to go off, and then as they get down to low enough health, you're going to pop the Overload in order to clear the whole wave. In the early levels, you'll see right there, like that. That's a good way to do it. And then in the later levels, you can basically actually clear entire creep waves, which you'll see. Again, this is a reason why Storm has to farm. He's a farm hero. He does really well with gold. The more money he has, the more you can really impact the game. Bloodstone is huge, Orchid is huge, and then after that, you have BKB, Lincoln's, MKB, so that you hit harder. He has a lot of options. So right here, I know I'm just about to hit 6. If you notice I'm not harassing him here, that's because I didn't want to scare him into using a regen rune. He has a regen rune, which it doesn't want to let me show. Say, he has a regen rune, and I didn't want to scare him into using it. I knew I was about to get my 6. I thought about going on him right there, but I lost him in the fog, and I didn't want to ball in and be under tower and end up getting stunned or something like that. So I said, I just hope he doesn't use the regen rune, and after I push this wave out, I can just jump on him. He hadn't. That was my chance. And I got him decent, but I could have had him. See, right there, I don't know. In replay, maybe I actually did as much as I could. I could have bottle charged between balls, I guess. Anyway, so see here, I wait for them to get low, and this is how you clear the creeps. See, I could have even waited a little bit more to get both of them. That was a mistake. Anyway, so now I'm going to fly out, or start to finish off my treads. I see the invokers using the courier, so I figure I will just finish treads before I even get brown boots. So now at this point, in the early stages of the game, you really do use a lot of mana. Here I thought I had a chance to go on him. Once he pops Warcry, I gotta leave. His armor's too high. I'm going to just pop a Remnant here, get that farm. I'm 25 last hits at 5 minutes in. It's not bad. You want to try to be at 50 10 minutes in, so I'm not too upset with my farm right now. Unfortunately, like I said, he is very mana dependent in the early levels. So as you can see, you got to make sure you get these runes. The runes are huge. I'm actually going to do another game. Okay, haste rune. Let's talk about this real quick. When you have a haste rune, you should almost always gank with it because the increased movement speed will let you just run people down. So I tell Ricky we're going to set up a gank here. I refill all my mana. I don't even have to ball in, really. I can just walk up and pull him. He can't run because I can just keep hitting him. So he's dead. Now here I should buy, I'm going to buy my Gloves of Haste from the side shop, and then I'll courier the whole thing out. I'm probably going to go back to base and heal because we just used the 8-minute rune, or the 6-minute rune. Chances are I'm not going to be able to get the regen I'd like, but I may not. We'll see. Doesn't look like I'm going home yet. Maybe I'll go back to lane and get some more farm, which is definitely not a bad idea. At this point, if you can, just go back to lane. All right, quick things about the treads. I'm going to talk about this. I talked about this in the live game, but I want to focus on it in the replay big time. Tread switching is huge. Don't get me wrong, you can be lazy and go without it. Look, I got him to pop an ult and waste a stun. That Sven's not very good, guys. Tread switching is huge. You can be lazy and not do it if you want, but here's the deal. Basically, if you keep his treads on int, your mana regen is going to be slightly higher. You're going to hit for, I believe it's 9. They moved it to 9, right? Yeah, 9. You're going to hit for 9 additional damage, and you're also going to increase your mana pool by a decent percentage. It's percentage based, so the higher your pool, see right here, just making sure you get those last hits. Last hits are huge on this guy. He he really plays more like a carry than a lot of standard mids. A lot of standard mids are very gank heavy. While he is gank heavy, he needs money. Don't miss easy last hits. Right here, I could probably stack this wave. Looking back on the replay, I could probably stack this camp. There's really no right here. There's really no reason for me not to at this point. I'm going to lose probably 2 creeps, but again, you see, I'm just nuking these creep waves down. Got to make sure you get those last hits. They're so huge for him. The faster you get the Bloodstone, the better. I used to go Orchid before the Bloodstone. I don't like that anymore. I think getting the Orchid's nice because, if you have someone you have to silence to keep down, maybe like an anti-mage, I could see it. But I really like getting the Bloodstone first because once you start getting active in fights, which you'll see in this game, the charges matter so much. And by delaying your Bloodstone, another 10 minutes or something. All right, so again, I bottle up. I don't have a ton of mana here, but I'm going to try to get a gank off.
Top tower is
this should be an easy one. Not hard at all. So basically your combo is almost always going to be blink in. So he goes into the creep. We obviously see it. We get him out. He does his little BKB skill, and he tries to get away, but it didn't matter. So here I've got enough mana to finish off the Bloodstone. I always recommend going Bloodstone first. Look, I steal his farm. I always recommend going Bloodstone first. because I'm sorry, Soul Ring first, because when you know you're about to gank, or you know you're about to fight, or you're trying to escape, whatever, you can pop the Soul Ring for that extra little bit of mana, and it's actually huge. So I'm going to go back and get my Soul Ring and heal up. I figure at this point I might as well. I can be a little bit more gank heavy and stuff. Anyway, so basically your combo is almost always going to be ball in. Interesting thing about ball, you can use any item. You can do any action. You can attack. You can use any item while you're balling. So it's important to ball in, attack, because that's going to proc overload. Then you're going to want to remnant, vortex, attack, remnant, attack. Then at that point you basically just have to keep balling and attacking. Every time you ball, you slow them, because you're going to hit them with vortex afterwards. So it's really important, again, just back to farming. I'll wait for the 10-minute rune and then I'll get another gank off. It's really important that, you know, when you go in on your ganks, there's really very few heroes that can survive a true storm gank. I shouldn't have missed that. Just because his ability to hold them is huge. When you hit them with the slow, they're going to slow. All right, I see he gets top rune, so I go bottom now. They're going to slow, but you can move. Now, granted, my mana pool this early is not huge. I can't do anything silly, but you're going to move. I see that there's 3 bot. 3 of my guys bot and 2 of theirs. It's an easy chance to get a gank off. I don't know if the fight's over before I get there, but I'm heading there anyway. I see the fight is over, so I turn around. There's no point in wasting time. I do see the Sven right here. I start to move in on him. I'm hoping maybe I can get a kill here. He's going uphill. If I can get him in tower range, it definitely... Notice I popped the Soul Ring. Gives me the extra mana. I ball on him. Attack. I missed the Vortex. Oh no, I hit the Vortex. I don't know how he got away. I think I Vortexed a creep there, which is a huge mistake, obviously. But I'm pretty sure I Vortexed a creep there. As a matter of fact... whatever, yeah. So Ricky shows up here. Easy kill. I just ball into him. And we get the kill. I only backed because I wanted to kite him a little bit. I knew Ricky was already on him, and the stun was coming at me. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't die if I was up close. Here, again, I don't have very much mana. We're a minute away, or health. We're a minute away from a rune, so I'm just going to head back. One thing I will tell you, I know for a fact that I'm not great at mana management and health management. Try not to go back to base. The more you go back to base, you lose time, you lose money, you lose experience. It's not good. Notice, big thing, tread switching. I forgot to talk about that. So when you switch to Agi, your health pool and your mana pool are smaller. You regen faster. Every single time that you use... Oh, hold on. Easy kill. I saw him diving on my guy. Come in, ball, vortex, attack, dead. I could... Oh, we end up killing him. Okay. And we kill him too. Easy kill. I saw him starting to dive after the Abaddon, and there's no reason for me not to TP in there and just get the kill. Notice when I bottle, I switch over to Agi. That is huge. This will give you a lot of extra mana. You're going to see I bottle again. I'm going to bottle one more time because I know I'm getting this. Then I'll switch back to Int. You can keep saying, if you know you're getting attacked, leave it on Strength. If you know you're casting spells, leave it on Int. And if you know you're healing, switch it to Agi. It's very important because it really does give you, especially at the higher your mana pool is. Like right now, you'll see it's at 943. When I switch, I don't want to rewind. I'll just make a point to look for it again. You lose, I think it's about 9 times 13. It's like 120, 130 mana that you get at max level. Now it's percentage based, so you won't get all of that right away. But when you'll get it all right away. But when you switch back, you'll still, you don't get a true 130 mana. But it really does make a big difference. Here again, I think I have a DD rune, so I'm like, well, maybe I can go on him. He stuns. I know I'm in trouble. So here I just got to ball out. I really didn't do that very well, if I'm being honest. Notice I switch back to Agi again. Get my full heal up. Again, that's just wasted mana. I should make better. I do think I might be able to kill him here, though. Oh, and I think I can. Oh, look, right here. So he shows up, and I have to leave. Now watch this. Very important thing about Storm. Don't always leave the fight. Notice here, I've kited him. Now I can turn back. I hit him with the Overload proc, which slows him, and I hit him with the Vortex. That's a very important thing with Storm. I want to talk about that one more time. Positioning is everything with this hero. Notice here, when I get out of the fight, I have 100 health left. I have no bottle regen, but I do have a proc Overload. I see that he's on Abaddon. I go back because I'm ranged. I don't have to get in the fight. If I don't show up for that, I don't think we get that kill. And that kill's huge. It's a big kill for Abaddon. It gives me experience, gives me gold. You really have to make sure positioning's huge on this guy. You have to realize, okay, I can go back in the fight. And you're going to see another one of those later. I think I'm pretty low and I go back in the fight. And it turns out pretty well for me. So here we're obviously rolling these guys, 11 and 0. They make a comeback though, so this turns out to be a good video to watch. Again, I'm back in base healing. There is a 14-minute rune up right now. I need to be making my way towards it. And I'm almost positive I don't. I see bottom is free to farm. So I come down here, try to finish off this bloodstone. The faster you get this bloodstone, the better you're going to be. It's that simple. Now we can see on the replay here, there is an Invis rune there. I should probably push this wave and then make my way over to it. Let's see if I do. You stack the overload. See how you start to clear creep waves like this? I don't really know what he's doing there. So I just walk away from him. I don't even feel the need to ball. Notice I switch to Agi and then back to Int. That's very, very, very big. At this point, I should be getting the rune. This is a mistake by me. I see there's 3 of them here. We were thinking about trying to get a gank. I have ward vision. There's no reason I shouldn't go get that Invis rune and come back. That's just a mistake, honestly. Again, I switch to Agi before I heal. Once you get your bloodstone, you can kind of focus less on that if you want. Look, Sven just picked up the Invis rune. Once you get your bloodstone, you can focus a little less on that than you normally would, but it's still very important, to be honest. So we're thinking about going on him here. If he gets a smoke cloud down, which he missed, but we're still on him. Okay, so watch this. I don't know where he... Oh, he had the Invis rune. That's right. I was like, where'd he go? So here, I switch to Agi. I bottle up. I know a fight's coming. I ball in. I get the remnant off. I see Sven's back, and he popped an ult, so I'm out of here. Notice you can go over the hills. I have very little mana. This fight's pretty much over for me, right? I'm just going to come up here and farm. Because this is what you do. I have no mana left, but watch this. This is why positioning's so huge. My soul ring's off cooldown. I come back down, I see that Ricky's chasing Sven. I pop the soul ring. He kills him. I pop the soul ring. I ball in. I get the kill. And then I walk out. Positioning is huge. One quick thing about the ball. When you ball onto a target, the AoE is 275 at max level. 125 to 275. You actually deal damage per second, or damage for the amount of distance you traveled. It's nothing huge, unless you ball from like halfway across the map. It's nothing huge, but it does matter. So, you know, take that into consideration. If you see someone super low, ball in, hit them with that AoE, right-click them one time, usually get the kill, and then hopefully you can get out. Anyway, so again, positioning, huge, so important there. One thing that I talk about all the time in my Dota videos, almost all the time, I'm going to proc, get the last hit, wait for them to fall down just a little bit, and then I'll hit him, and then I'll probably proc. No, I didn't. I thought I was going to. When I say proc, I meant remnant. Anyway, so one thing I talk about in a lot of my videos, and I'm going to talk about especially with Storm Spirit, do not die. This hero has to live. If you die with this hero, you're doing it wrong. Let me set something up here real quick. Just pause. There isn't one. Oh well.
Under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm over here. Let's Let the fun begin!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ha! Touché! Zap!
Now that was a fail, folks.
Looking for me? Zap!
Stings. Give me a seeing to.
You should not have crossed me. Zip! Killing spree. Zap!
Now that was a fail, folks.
Looking for me? Zap!
Stings. Give me a seeing to.
You should not have crossed me.
Zip!
Killing spree. Double kill.
The devil to pay.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Whoa, what'd I miss? Yeah!
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
My death means nothing next to ours.
Zip zap! Puddin' pop!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Over here now. Oh,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
over here. Over here now.
Tis mine.
Here I am. Zap. Here I am.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Where's the party? Ha 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 ha! Ya ha ha!
I've run aground.
Told you a storm was coming. Ha ha!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Zap. Zap.
Well-gotten gains.
Over here now. Now over here. Whoa, what'd I miss? Oh! Zip zap! Bring pop! No whining now! Here I am! Here I am!
Dominating.
Zap!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
A tribute to my house.
here now. Where's the party? Let the fun begin. Zip! Zip! Ha 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 ha! I'm over here!
Haste!
Zip! Ha 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 ha! I'm over here!
Haste!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looking for me?
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Touché! Whoa, what'd I miss? I'm over here!
Dominating. Double kill.
Here I am!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Over here now!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Double kills.
Here I am!
Mega kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Shot down. The tide.
Ha ha!
No.
Touché!
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Zap! Looking for me? Ha! Where's the party?
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Unstoppable.
Zip!
Yes, X marks the spot.
Pudding pop! Let the fun begin! Ho-ho!
Unstoppable. Monster kill. Ultra
The
kill.
man down!
Double. Monster kill.
Zip!
Double kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Monster kill. Godlike. Ultra kill.
Blow the man down!
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Over here now!
Holy shit.
Face I see.
You blew it!
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Zap!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Pudding pop! Carry me on. I do my work. Lost with me. Ha! Looking for me? Here I am.
Monster kill!
Over here now. I'm over here. Zip zap. Zap. Let the fun begin. Ho-ho! Zap.
What does he miss?
I'm over here.
Double kill. Killing spree. Steed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Over here now.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Holy shit.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You were my target all along.
Zip. Whoa, what'd I miss? Touché! Touché!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Triple kill!
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Nice try.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.